Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 10 of The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the photos that they released for Season 10 Episode 13, which is called What We Become. This is Michonne's final episode, so these are going to be pretty interesting photos to take a look at. So first image we're going to take a look at is this image of Michonne. She's inside some sort of a building. It could be that same naval base or research facility that Virgil talked about, which is in Bloodworth Island. This could also be in another building when they're on their way to that island, or it could be just about any building, but I'm leaning more towards this being the research lab facility. Then we have this image of Michonne and Virgil. They seem to be in the exact same building that we looked at previously. Now what's interesting, if you take a look at the back, it has this poster that says "Help Stop the Spread of Syphilis," and I thought that was pretty interesting, not because they have like a poster like this, but because of how relevant or how much it connects to what we're going through right now. I just thought I'll throw that in there. But they're most likely in that same exact building. We also have this shot of Michonne. I think this is either the exact same building or somewhere close. Then we have this image, which is from the same scene, just a different angle. Virgil can be seen in the background as well. Then we have this image of Michonne and Virgil. Now, if you take a look at the background, there's a lot of scuba diving gear, which means that they're either in a large boat, which is unlikely, or they are near some sort of a boat. Now, this could be before they even get to the island. Maybe this is where they go to get to a boat to get to the island itself. Then we have this image of Virgil and Michonne. They're looking at something. First, I thought that they were talking to someone, but that's probably not the case. I think they're just looking at this box, this trunk that we saw in the trailer, where Michonne actually finds some documents. We talked about that before, and what we found was that there was a CRM logo on the actual box, which is interesting. We talked about that in depth, so you can go and check that out if you're interested. But I think they're just looking at that box that we saw in that trailer. Then we have this image of Michonne. She's just looking around, and I think this is the exact same place where we saw the scuba diving gear. And then we have this shot of some walkers in the woods. I think this connects to this shot here of Michonne. Take a look at what she's wearing. She's wearing a bandana and a leather jacket. That's interesting, and it's the exact same thing she's wearing in that scene where she is holding Lucille, smashing someone with it. So that's interesting. Now, we've talked about the possibility that that's going to be a scene from an alternate universe. We do know that there was an alternate universe scene in the opening minutes, so that scene with Michonne holding Lucille could also be a scene from an alternate universe. And because she's wearing the exact same thing she's wearing in that shot in the teaser, it leads me to think that maybe this as well is from Michonne's alternate universe story, and it's not in the current timeline, but I could be wrong about that. The final image we're going to talk about, which we talked about already in another video, is this one where we have Michonne. She seems like she's captured. She's imprisoned in this room. Someone's bringing her food and everything, so that's interesting. Now, I've talked about this a lot in my prediction videos and all of the videos I've done where I was talking about Michonne's final episode, but I think there's a very strong chance that Virgil knows about CRM and is working with the CRM group to take Michonne back to the CRM. And he has Michonne captured here to get her to CRM. Now, there's two ways this could go, like I've talked about before. Either CRM soldiers asked Virgil to bring Michonne to trade so that they could give him supplies. Something like what they did with Jadis. Like, Virgil could be someone just like Jadis. So that's one possibility. Or Rick or Jadis herself sent Virgil to grab Michonne to bring to them. And the reason for that is because they need her help in some way, shape, or form. Now, why don't they just return to the community and leave CRM? I think the reason for that is CRM are using Rick's family and community as leverage. Like, they're saying, if you leave, we're going to hurt your family and friends. I think that's what's keeping Rick and Jadis back. But I do think that Virgil was sent by someone from CRM to capture Michonne and bring her back to CRM. And that's what's going to connect us to this scene which this image is coming from. But with that said, I want to know everyone's thoughts and opinions about all of these images that they've released. What do you think about these images? And do you think there's any clues or Easter eggs or hints that I missed? That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.